Come along for an adventure. We got wrenching to do.
Yeah, old cat stroker now.
Yeah.
Stroking cats.
Oh yeah. Welcome back to the old two-stroker YouTube channel. My name's Wayne, and today, you guessed it, fellas, we're working on junk. And y'all remember this from the Will It Start video we did on it when I bought it. Somebody showed up with some cash and wants this Caterpillar out of here, so we've got to get it out, and there's the subject of today's video. First things first, I think what we're going to have to do is, I don't think I can get this out from underneath that cab. It's set back in there pretty good, so I'm not sure if I can get it out of there without pulling this cab off of there. It's got a cross member like wicked close to the oil pan down here. The dump box got to come off anyway. I was waiting until we sold something, whether it be the dump box. Really, I was hoping to sell the engine, and that's what sold. So before I pulled this whole thing apart, I mean, the dump box is no big deal to get that off of there, I don't think. Providing the old lull will pick it up. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, come along for an adventure. We got wrenching to do.
Tap it in. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Alright, boys. Well, the next thing we've got to do, I could cut the hinges off because they're just kind of tacked on there, but I'd really prefer to give them to whoever buys the dump bed, or have them in if I end up keeping the dump bed, and I don't want to potentially leave them on the truck. So I think what we're going to do is try to see if we can't get any of this stuff to come apart. It's probably not going to happen, but maybe. Wow, that stuff looked like it was one with the earth forever. Perfect. Oh, well, I guess it's not even tight anyway. Bingo. Okay. Where's it gonna go? 2 is we're gonna bring this back into the weeds, pull the dump body off there. All right, for my next trick, I think what we're gonna do is pull these bolts out of the cylinder to do it this way, and we'll slide the dump bed just straight back off the frame, in theory. I think is what we're gonna do. That was easy. I didn't go crazy with those because I wasn't sure. I didn't know if they would come out, otherwise I would have just done it back there. Let me just go bust the other side free and then... Alright, well of course it's not going to be that simple because I wasn't really paying attention. Somebody booger welded this thing on here. Idiots, bro. So, I guess we're going to have to go get the plasma. Oh, careful. Where's it going to go? Done there. Alright, you will notice I removed the grill. I snagged it. It is over there. It's actually a mint grill, and kid's looking for it. And I told him I'd save it for him, so I did that. We're gonna stack some wood because we are right in the danger zone, folks. Look at that. Just frickin' hanging on by a thread. Your Uncle Wayno's the best at danger.
Here, shake hands with danger.
Shake hands with danger.
The hell with it, boys. We're just gonna give her. Nowhere.
Nope. Chuck Testa.
Rocket, Barb! Rocket!
If you guys are wondering, Jimmy, get out of here. What I put under the tire. Check this shit out. That's what we use to get unstuck. I just needed something that was not sand. Stay. try and get this hood off here. Every time. In about 2 seconds, we're gonna have a problem. There we go. That wasn't even on purpose. That side's ready to go. Oh, buddy. She's upset. Got it. GM can't even design a big truck worth a damn. Intelligent bastards that they are, made it so the radiator pisses right on the crossmember. Shocking, but not really. Alright boys, we did the dirty drive shaft delete. That is on the floor. Done and done. I just want to blow this tranny. So next we got to pull the motor and tranny. We're going to pull it as one unit and then we're going to separate it when we get it down. I want to blow the top. It's just, this is inconducive to how I work. So we got to get rid of that. The schmoo on the top of it. Tell me you're from the Northeast without telling me you're from the Northeast. Alright here fellas, we are, I think, ready to pick. How's that for an angle? I think that's just gonna have to do it. I got it hooked around, there's a lifting point in the front, and then it's looped around the tranny with a strap. So the problem is you can't get the tranny out the top because the engine mount is in the way here where it's mounted on the bell housing. So I got to pull them off the frame side. Alright, so what you didn't see was I edited out the entire it was like 30 minutes of footage of me trying to get those mounts out of there. They were one with the chassis, and they wanted nothing to do with coming out. So, in doing that, I was all frustrated, jammed up, and the stereo in the shop is basically as loud as it will go right now. So, I had to mute all the audio of this clip here, pulling the motor and tranny out, because, well, demonetized, plus you wouldn't be able to hear nothing except friggin' tunes anyway, dude. We were jamming, trying to get something done, and I just forgot to turn the stereo off. So anyway, that's a little bit about what's going on here. We're going to drop this on some wood, and the guy's going to come and get it. Boy, howdy, I'm sweating. That was a lot of pud pounding.
Yeah, you know, pounding the old pud.
She's down. I'm gonna start working on separating them. He's coming tonight, I guess, so that's a win. Now that I'm like the king of caterpillars, I gotta like convert all my tools over from red to f***ing yellow.
Yeah, a little cat stroker now.
Yeah.
Stroking cats.
Oh yeah.
Weirdo.
I'll make them purr. What a homo.
Hey, stop! That's gay. It's quick.
All right. Let's get a little weight on this. I don't need, you know, just leave the motor on the sling, you know?
Jimmy, you're
What? You want some good crackhead? Jimmy. No spats. Hey! Junkyard genius! How was that motor? Is that alright there? That's alright. How was that? That's what we're looking for. That's it, right? Alright, I'm gonna back it up a little bit, Terry. Yeah, back it up, Terry!
Bag up, bag up. Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry!
We go up? What?
You got your,
I can't hear you, dude. The fork?
yeah, your fork.
What about it? We're gonna come to you?
A blade, right there. Right there.
No, that stays on there. This should come out of the bell house. This is just rammed into the... So the problem is, it's a chain. It's out. That's just so you ain't gotta come up here to grease it. It's just an additional grease fitting. 6, that's all. She's done. I'll back it up a little bit. That was friggin' easy.
Dude, I work all day without getting grease on my hands. I'm here 5 minutes.
Stop it. Do you want me to get Jimmy to help you? Here, fellas, I know you thought this video was over, but you can't get that lucky. You literally can't get the brackets off without taking the tank off the brackets. Everything they designed, they up so. Unbelievable. Just makes a fella mad, because there's no need for it. Can't be tight if it's liquid, fellas. And they wants to fight. Oh, that hurt. Let's fight then, mother. we go. Probably asking yourself, Wayno, why are you cutting the bolts or the nuts off the bolts instead of taking them out? Well, GM, in their infinite wisdom, designed this whole disaster so you physically cannot get to the bolts or the bolt heads to put a wrench on them without taking the tanks off. So there's no way to unbolt the brackets and the tanks all as one unless you do it the way you're seeing me do it here. So what I'm actually doing here is melting the nuts off the back of the bolts and then beating the bolt back through what's left of the nut and the frame. So occasionally you'll hear that nut drop or the bolt drop, and that's what it is. Alright fellas, see we got our hydraulic tank here, been deleted. I think that's gonna do it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching this part out. I was thinking this dump truck got parked and came to me. The reason we parted out didn't save it, well there's a couple reasons, but mainly either the front rear is out or it has a bad axle. We haven't discovered which. But what do you guys think about an investigative mechanical video where we dig into this rear and find out what's actually wrong with it? We might get lucky and it might be just an axle, or we could have to pull the power divider apart or whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna put any money into it. I'm not trying to fix it, but I think it'd be cool to investigate, find out what exactly is wrong with it, don't you? Put that down in the comments. If I get enough comments on it, then I'll do a video on it, you know, and we can do that together. Otherwise, James is going to take the rest of this thing and bring it up to his board. He wanted power steering and that stuff. And all the other stuff found at home, so it's good. That's what we're doing here. Trying to save these things, at least the ones that aren't worth fixing, one part at a time. So, I know sign was getting a little faded there, so my wife went over and re-scratched y'all's names. We're gonna have to keep doing that, I guess, until we come up with something else. I got a couple harebrained ideas we're working on, but I'll put them to you guys on the Patreon page. But thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know if you want to see a friggin' video on what's wrong with this rear, and stay tuned. We're gonna do another one of these. See you in the next one.